Welcome back to Monday Night Brawl. It's good to be back. Let me get the headphones on here. There we go. Oh man, we're jamming right now. Alright. Well, get the controller turned back on. So, tonight we are playing, for Monday Night Brawl, we're playing Guardian Heroes. It is, I believe it's a port from the Sega Saturn? I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's a port from a Sega console that didn't do so well, and I don't think it was Dreamcast. So immediately we're launched into picking our characters here. I did a little bit of a sound test with Cloud here. I don't actually know what his real name is. But let's try out the ninja, the sad ninja. See how he does. Oh, that's interesting. I thought if I picked sad ninja, then he would be the one with the sword, but it's still this guy. You were right, Randy. The Sword of Legend wasn't just a fairy tale. Doesn't seem all that special though. Whew, the proportions on these drawings. Whoa, Han, be careful. That's centuries old. What if it's fragile? Bah, a sword that breaks is like a dog that meows. What? Anyway, there's no proof we've even got the right sword yet. You know how to find out? Go stab us some dinner. I've got legendary hunger. The Royal Knights are coming. You have to go now. The ladies' room is down the hall, miss. That's interesting. So he got to say the line since I'm playing as him. The first time I went through the main character of the sword, I was like, who are you? Okay, this is starting to get weird. The only way out of here is down. But what if it's room service? Okay, and they all leave, and then I stuck here with my playable character. So the controls on this I felt like were really weird. But we'll see if we can talk through them here. So A is this weird back down. Oh, she booted me out. Okay. Here. How are we supposed to... Whoops, did not mean to skip that. We can discuss it later, clearly. Okay, anyways. L1 runs me forward in the environment, and then L2 will move me backwards. See how they're kind of leaping back and forth? A la an SNK game. Which is interesting to me. Because this is treasure. These are Gunstar Hero guys. Yeah, A does this backdash. And to jump, you have to actually press up, which feels really weird to me. It's more fighting game. But again, so is the Fatal Fury-esque moving, the different dimensions or whatever. I find that to be weird and interesting. So anyways, X does this kind of jab attack. And then got my jump kick. Yaw! But then Y also does an attack. So that's X, that's Y. And then B, again. So again, it's like fighting game controls. Like this would be the light, this would be the medium, this would be the heavy. It's really weird. Whoa. Easy now. I can see how you can get sick with it, though. Dead. They are dead. I keep wanting to press A to jump, and that is not what we do here in Guardian Heroes. Whoa, what was that? I used some magic on accident. Don't ask me how. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm a little dizzy. So my heavy attack button seems to do magic if I press different directions, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to grasp exactly how to do things. Oop. It's cool that I throw shurikens like that. These barrels are in between the planes. Actually have to bump past it. Whoa, that's bananas. By the way, I'm hurting. I need to be careful. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're in the graveyard. Spooky, scary. Vulgar. I'm assuming he's the bad guy. He's wearing black armor, and his name is literally one letter away from vulgar. You wound me, Serena. How could the captain of the Red Order betray her fellow knights? Do you feel unloved? I won't let you have the sword. No? Then die in disgrace. Whoa, what? Whoa. Whoa. Robots? Oh, this is one of those RPG unwinnable battles I see. We're going for it, though. I will use all the power of my button-mashing anime. This is nuts. I kind of love this game. I'm surprised I didn't try it before. I bought it purely because it was a beat-em-up in a port on 360 way back when, but I think it was Death Wears Metal Robes. But yeah, it was back when I was kind of moving on from the 360 to PS4. And just never really got a chance to pick it up, unfortunately. Stand back, guys. It's time I took the Sword of Legend through the motions. Oh no, he got bodied. Ow, what the? What gives? What is happening right now? I love that this beat-em-up has such a robust story. Whoa! Oh, hope he's on our side. Yikes. Come on. Yes, more of this, please. Oh, this is funky. I'm gonna have to add this to the funk list on Spotify. Oh, yeah. What should we do? He's a ninja. I feel like you gotta do agility, maybe luck. There we go. Bring that up to MNT. No idea. Mounted? I don't know. Hey, whose side is he on? He's berserking. Stop it. He stopped. Wait a second. You think he has to obey us? This is incredible. An undead hero returned to light our darkened world. Perhaps it is time you shed a little light of your own. Holy schnitzel! Where did they get that big golden freak? Urgh, kill them swiftly, my pretties. My reputation isn't getting any more reputable. Alright. The answers can wait. Let's give our new ally a command. Okay, yeah, go fight the bad guys. Uh-oh. Dead, 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 and dead. How dare you? No one drags Lord Zur's face through the mud and lives to... Nyeh! More undead warriors. Skeletons, eek! This warrior's power seems to be resonating with the town's cemetery. A strange thing, though, that these townsfolk are clad in royal armor. Yo! These magic attacks are kind of dope. I like it. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Giving us the people's elbow. Gotta be careful. Oh. Oh. Alright, we got him. They're like, help, let us out. Oh man, we make quick work of them. No wonder Canon insisted the Black Order and I help investigate. Stealing swords is a job for a thug like Zur, but a blade that awakens an undead menace? That's my line of work. Okay. Looks like the Sword of Legend already had an owner. I believe we were searching for the Muramasa. What blade is this? My belief is that this sword belonged to a great hero in ages past. The forces of darkness feared its baneful bite, but I never dreamed it had the power to resurrect its former master. For centuries, the royal line who sit on the throne have tried to find this weapon. Now I understand why. This warrior is capable of ending their wicked reign. We'll admit, the people tire of the crown's attempts to force magic down their throats. But none of us are fools enough to revolt. This should have been my battle, not yours. But neither did I expect to be so doggedly pursued. Alone, I will not last until dawn. Sadly, neither will you. If it's a reward you expect for finding the sword, then prepare to fill your wallets with blood and misery. You are enemies of the throne. If you want to live, you must leave here at once. Damn. Bah, let's go back to town. There's a safe village nearby. The Wildwood will shelter us. Let's go back to town. Enemies schmenemies. We got a freaking undead warrior. What's the problem? I love it. We're literally going back to town. That's great. That's actually kind of great. I'm going to go all in on luck and agility. I don't care. We literally went back and was like, I wish you would do something. I love it. Whack. Whack, whack, whack. Get a bucket and a mop. Oh no. Yo. I got whooped on him just a little bit. It seems like I actually replenish health from... Wait, no, I'm not. I must have picked up an item. I thought for a second I replenished health by attacking enemies. That does not seem to be the case. Oh my god. That almost killed me. Yeah, I gotta find something to eat. Let's see. Let me head back and see if I can kick these things. Whoa, there's a barrel. No. Where do I get health from, I wonder? I feel like I'm in trouble. The game kind of felt a little bit easy until it wasn't. Uh-oh. Here they come. To whoop on me. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is interesting. So I'm... Oh, I have lives. Okay. The one thing that resembles a beat 'em up. I can get back in there. Yeah. Damn. Man, this game soundtrack slaps, man. Oh my god. I'm into it. Uh-oh. Get out of here, that garbage. Whoa! Oh my god! Those things, like, blow out the base when they blow up. Jeez. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Whoa! What's blowing up now? That was intense. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Ah! Where can I... Well, maybe I can go to a different plane. That's probably what I should have done. Should have came up here. I was like, where do I go? Does anything get me health? I replenished health earlier. Oh, and I'm done. Okay, and I'm back! How many? Oh, credits 5. I was like, how many credits do I have? It's sitting right there. Ah. Uh-oh. Let's not be around for that explosion. How about it? Oh! Run, Lord! Run, Lord Cannon. They are a force of nature. The king's top advisor. I wonder if he takes advice as poorly as he gives it. Oh, shots fired. Stand your ground, cowards. Oh, hey, it's the final boss from Gunstar Heroes. Or at least that's the same animation he had. Gold Silver, I think his name was. Everybody's name in Gunstar Heroes was just like a color. I thought you would take shelter with the Resistance. My mistake. I should have kept more soldiers here. Still, I suppose a pile of dead rebels and their families does make a statement. Now your turn. Meet Silver. Nice. Your executioner. We should play Gunstar Heroes next week. It's not... It's kind of cheating as far as brawlers are concerned. I mean, you definitely have a punch and a kick and all that and a throw, but it's mainly a shooter. But I feel like we might make an exception. Wow. Straight up, all his animations are lifted from the final boss of Gunstar Heroes. That is insane. I love it. What a cool little Easter egg. But yeah, if I put Gunstar Heroes on easy, I can probably beat it in an hour. I bet. Like, I could try doing it on normal, but there's just no guarantee I'd be able to get it done in time. But on easy, I definitely would be able to. And this guy's turtling up. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Okay, well. Jeez, this guy's crazy tough. This is as hard as the regular end boss is. Oh no. He's level 30 though. Maybe I should have grinded a little bit. I went back to town. I was like, let's go back to town. Stir shit up. Alright. Maybe that was supposed to be unwinnable. Finish cannon off. Rush to the rebels' aid. Finish cannon off. Die, you imposter! You destroyed the royal family and replaced them with pawns who forced magic on my people. Hehehehe. Cracked a few history books, have we? Speaking of imposters, you posed as a knight and moved up the ranks just to steal information about the sword. Liar, liar, Serena. A puppet monarchy? No wonder the people suffer. Yes, well, this has all been very enlightening. But in the end, I still hold power. Here, why don't you and my pets frolic a bit while I deal with important affairs? Oh no, I wanted to finish him off, and now we gotta fight robots. Stupid robots. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Ice magic. Yo. Woo! Get him. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. I need a buddy on this one. This game's intense. Oh no, I know that was blown up too. Yeesh. The metal puppets have fallen. Now to face the puppet wearing a robe and crown. Gotta go for the agility and the luck. Gotta go for agility and luck. I don't know what they do, but I like the way they sound. I'm a ninja. I'm fast and lucky. This is probably why I'm getting my butt kicked so much, because I'm not like balancing it out or adding any defense or anything. Oh my god. Speaking of which, all the speed in the world can't help me there. Hopefully I get lucky. Jesus. Oh my god. What is happening? Ah! I wonder what happens when I run out of credits. I guess we're gonna find out probably. Oh man, speaking of running out of credits, I didn't bring the chat up. Doesn't like anybody's chimed in. I can see that from my monitor over there. Let me do that real quick though. Oh, of course. That's what you get for pulling out your phone. Alright, hold on, let me There we go. Alright, let's roll. Kiosk. Probably should make more judicious use of the block. There is a block. I think. Yeah, there it is. Bark like a dog. I don't know what that means, but okay. Man. Uh-oh. I forgot. Game over. Alright, let's see what happens here. Damn, you go straight back to the story. Okay. Do you... Damn, you don't continue or anything? Training. Arcade mode. Okay, let's try out arcade mode. Whoa, you can play as a lot of different people in arcade mode. Royal Mech. You can play as a Cyclops. You can play as Proto Silver. Let's try that. Ready. Ready. Weird. This is nuts. Oh no. What is happening? Get out of there. Oh, I shot my attack the wrong way. Level him up. Oh. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. I can't even see. Mess it up. Use your boss attacks. I don't know how to use my magic attacks or anything. Oh, I think I just used something. Maybe I should visit the tutorial. This game is a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. I mean, in a good way. Although this is bananas. Like, what are you supposed to do with this? Man, they just keep coming in. I can't even like not get surrounded. Oh, game over. Okay, so that was arcade mode. Nah, we're not gonna be online today. Proto Silver. A score of 36. I beat my previous record. Go to original graphics mode or remix. Let's check out the original graphics, sure. Okay, let's try training. Maybe it'll teach us something. Okay. We'll play as Mr. Han. You come straight from a comic book, Mr. Han Man. Nope, they teach you nothing. Yep, yep. That's cool. When you jump, if you press a direction twice, you can actually air dash. That's neat. Can't seem to like launch any attacks from my dash. Okay, I don't see any modifiers. Yeah, I'm just really not sure. Oh, repertoire. A list of your character's move. Oh. Okay, so Han Dynamite. Okay. Okay. Default buttons are shown. So that's kind of like a Hadouken, X, and then Y. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, like a little shoulder dash. Okay. But do you do the magic? Han Burner. Okay. Okay, you want a burner? What do you got? Oh, you gotta actually hit the enemy first. That's dope. Oh, I like that. And it like follows them up. It uses magic, of course. Okay, so it just seems like Street Fighter style moves. Let's see. Hyperdrive. And that's a throw. You actually have to grab with the over and Y. Okay. I think I'm starting to learn how to on maximum. Wow. Wow, okay. Alright, I think I kind of get how stuff is done. Let's try the story with the... We'll switch back to the updated graphics. They look a little nicer. Let's go back to the story. Do a new game. We'll put it on easy, see if we can get a little further. And let's try... we'll try Cleric Girl. Or Monk Guy. Let's try Cleric. Teehee. You were right. Okay. Ooh. She comes in. And then... Dang. Ever heard of knocking? That's her line. Okay. Alright. He's just like... Dip, 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 dip. Okay. Yeah, that's my heavy attack. Okay. There's my Hadouken. Good. Whoa. Some weird flying stuff. I wonder if I have a throw. Doesn't seem like it. At least not with the same way that you would do the throw on... Can you check? You can. Okay. Oh, she's got a few things. I've never been good at the Street Fighter style of buttons, unfortunately. But we can try. There we go. There's a barrier. Does that just hold? Okay. It holds, but not forever. And it doesn't seem like I can cancel out of it. Alright. You could theoretically probably just stay here and level up forever. I'd like to see how far I can get, though. Can you switch characters mid-game, too? No, you cannot. Okay. Alright. You got the cleric, girl. Let's go for it. Just gonna backstep out this. There we go. Hey, tell the innkeeper that this show rocks. Aw, man, monk guy got them hips. I should have picked him. He's working it. Look at him. Blah. These guys a little familiar with him? Split up. 100 kittens bite harder than one lion. This guy. It's the sword they want. But we worked for that sword. We can discuss it later. Let's just run. Meet you in the cemetery outside of town. Ah. Oh, what? You can attack with emojis. I love it. She doesn't seem to, like, want to run. No, there we go. She doesn't run very fast. Especially not compared to what's-his-face. What is this crouch? So that little drawn style that they did, that was specifically for the HD version. That's interesting. Whoa! Yeah! Look at me go! This is nuts! I kind of love it. Uh-oh. Take them smileys do nothing. Oh, and I'm already dead. Oh, I have 98 credits on easy? Holy crap. Do I really want to commit to this character? I don't know. She's cool, but she doesn't feel great. Let's try somebody else. I kind of want to do that monk now. Let's give the monk a try. Okay. Huzzah! Alright. Alright, let's see. Wow, okay. I like that combo. Also cool. Like the fire stuff. Monk's really quick. I like that. Whoa, okay. I'm into it. I think I actually like the monk. I think the monk's going to be the way to go. Alright, let's see how far we can get. Gonna have to jump. What floor are we on again? How are we supposed to outrun an army? Split up. 100. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Go in the cemetery. Oh. Got some magic of his own. Is that a mini-boss? I don't think I ever left him alive. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Soda. We love soda. His magic is nice. He uses a lot of MP. That's okay. It comes back. It's all good. Oh, no. What's happening? What does this do? Oh, it freezes anybody that gets in range. I like that. That's cool. He's got really good mobility in the air for getting out of trouble. Like, I can use my my heavy attack actually, but the dash is really good. Either one for like getting me through. There's this whole business of Vulgar. We know what's going on. We know what happens. course, this robot's supposed to be an unwinnable battle. Even my little rabbit's kicking butt. I love it. Soda! I'm not doing barely any damage to this thing. Oh my god. Yeah! It looks great though. Okay, then the sword does the thing, and the guy comes out and destroys the robot. Ah, yeah. Come on. Come on. I guess we'll go for int and mint. Yeah, okay. Hey, whose side is he on? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. When I hold down R1, he just kind of defends me. That's neat. That's kind of neat. So do I... Yeah. Do I have to tap it to activate? It's activating it is kind of weird. And they come, and then we gotta get the cyclips. Make short work of this guy. Yeah. Okay, that one's dead. That was quick. Where's the other one at? Oh, you come over here already? Oh no, we got them both. Nice. No wonder Cannon insisted the Black Order blah 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 sword. Oh my gosh, sword's so cool. Alright, this time let's do Wildwood. My teacher lives in the Wildwood, and he's gonna tan my hide when he finds out about this. Alright, we got one more point. The Menace in the Wood. The enemy variety in this game is really cool too. I gotta admit, like, it's kind of neat. Get out of here, plant. I know I saw you back there. Trying to blend in the background. What you think this is? No plants in the woods. Oh no. Am I getting attacked by bees? Kill the bees on the track. Burn for it. That lightning attack is so cool. Okay. Oh no. Came out of nowhere. That's one way to make quick work on them flies. Where are you going? I'd like to learn specifically how to do that lightning move. Let's see. High Magic Thunderbolt. Forward, down, forward. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I'm out of MP, but it was worth it to practice. Okay, it's probably like one of those things where I can pick a fight with this guy or I can not, but I'm gonna. Come on now. How could I not? Uh-oh. It's one of those things that blows up. Good thing there isn't any loot. I hate to have to try to stick around by stuff that's blowing up just to pick something up. Soda! Uh-oh. Oh, yeesh. I saw this thing in the, oh my god. Yes! Look, that lightning thing is so broke. Oh, it left. Okay, we win. Wah, 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 wah. There's his master, I assume. Teach? Is that you? Tell Mid to chill out. Oh, okay. That was his familiar. What kind of familiar attacks people he knows? Why, hello there, Randy. Back for more magical instruction? Or is little Nando giving you trouble? Nando must be that little bunny? What is that thing? Yeah, my rabbit. Hey, my rabbit behaves. Look, Teach, we really need your help. Kind of, we're looking for that sword we talked about. And now we're, fugitives wanted by the kingdom. Oops. So you found the sword. Ken and the Grey will stop at nothing to retrieve it. You've brought great danger upon yourselves. I suppose that deathly warrior over there is somehow connected to all of this. Come, we must find a safer place to discuss it. Okay? Uh-oh. Sorry, these bushes are taken. That's... what... why? A mage? Now, why would you be cowering in the wildwood unless you've been naughty? Again, what? Take him away. It's the hips. I'm throwing him the hips and he's getting confused. That's what it is. You've threatened my kingdom. These crimes must be punished. Right now. No, Prince Volgar, don't soil your blades for these rabble. Oh, who this? Let the Red Order handle this. You and I can watch from afar. Love. Oh, okay. Wouldn't want you to get hit by flying bodies. Well, kill them. Good luck, guys. Oh, well, that was a good first hit. I got that. Thunder! Lightning! Soda! Right, so much for those guys. When I said kill them, I was talking to my men. Rarg! Serena captained the soft band of knights, but I will break them after I break you. The king's wrath is wakened. We've already bled that rebel village trying to find you. How many more must die? No one will ever harbor you. Just surrender. Prince Valgar, stand aside. Let the Red Knight spill blood. Yeah! She couldn't deal. I caught her mid-air, too. That was nice. Katrina! Going to kill me, boy? Then do it. If you truly believe murder is royal behavior, I don't know if you're going to be able to... Oh, never mind. And off he goes. You've stirred up more than that warrior now. Ganon will redouble his efforts to capture you. He'll unleash his sorcery and metal golems upon the land. That's what we're calling the robots? Alright. Don't say any more, Teach. I messed up bad, didn't I? And it isn't like the time I lit your hair on fire. We'll stop, Ganon, I promise. Magic should be a choice, not royal policy. Very well. Our land does need a savior. I shall pray you are up to the task. Head for the castle. Let's save the village this time. We'll be good guys. Let's just keep up in that magic power. Royally set up. Behold, how we burst from our skin-tight suits low. Are our visages not awesomely cute? Okay. Wow, it's us, the kleptomaniacal glutes. Hey, nice to rob ya. You button skies, Budinskis picked a bad day to crash Macho's turf. Macho demands appeasement in the form of that golden dude. Hand him over. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Ha! He wouldn't be caught undead in that outfit. Have it your way. But Macho warns you, Peter Piper, never pick pictorials like these. Okay. Wait, boss. Me and the boys will bump these guys off. Watch. Uh-oh. I didn't see where I was there for a second. Thunder lightning! So much for that. They don't want none. How dare you send Macho's glutes down the chute? Uh-oh. Boss, it's the Royal Knights. Uh-oh. Here to set Macho up? You can go, trespassers. Your beating will come later. Macho must stay and pump iron. Pink knightly iron. This game is goofy, and I love it. What? Are you doing here? Did Volgar kill you yet? Don't just stand there, my pretties. Death formation. Okay. I have to save my magic. I feel like I don't need it here, but maybe I do. Protect me. Oh, I can change the orders. I get it now. Protect. I don't know what that one means. That's like stay behind me. I don't get it. Protect is probably the best one to do, though. Chasing him down. Yeah, suppose you were hoping to pop in on your rebel villager friends? Well, too bad, because I popped them first. They are now bloody cherries on my Sunday of glory. This game actually might be weirder than Ninja Baseball Batman. Now the king looks bad, I look bad, and you're gonna look dead. I love catching them midair like that. That's dope. He's tough. Well, are you insane? How dare you strike a member of the court? I am nobility. You're a noble liar. You know the truth. I watched you at the castle. You always had a hand in Canon's slimiest affairs. He told you, didn't he? That he destroyed the true royal family, that the king we have now is a puppet, a dictator he put on the throne to seize power. What? Somebody changed kings on us? But that's crazy. Who told you that? You're just a knight, Captain. A traitor with a big, ugly, smelly, golden zombie loser for a friend. Ah, I cannot win. Lord Zur is defeated. Lord Zur will kiss your boots and praise your name. In another lifetime. Oh. And off he goes. So the king's a fake. It must come as a shock, but Canon will not stop at forcing magic into our lives. He has some higher goal, something that drives him. Yeah, it's called insanity. He has no right to lie to us. Me and Nando won't allow it. Take the woods to the castle, storm the castle head on. Storm it head on, I guess. Let's go for it. It's kind of neat that there's so many different ways to approach the game. That people are just walking through town la da da. Yeah. Soda. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I love that spell. Uh-oh. That guy got hurt. I don't know what you think what was gonna happen rolling up on us like that. He was like doop-de-doo, doing my errands. What is this guy's problem? Oh no, I just murdered somebody. I'm gonna get the bad ending now. I'm over here killing folks. Enemies of the crown, you have taken your last step. Cannot allow you to push my kingdom towards destruction. Us, you're the ones taking magic and twisting it. Magic is about free choice. Shut up. Oh, and he moved. Dang it. I was gonna get you with my fire beam thingy. Oh. That was quick. Well, you have improved a bit, I see. Let's take this outside where there's room to beat on you. Now, where were we? Oh, ouch. Whoa. And he got me with the throw, too. Whoa, what's this? I love it. Got him. All right. You dare. Uh-oh. Hee hee hee. Why, good morning, good night. See what I did there? Sir, get your buffoons out of the way. My goodness, who tinkled in your spalders? I have business with you. What are you? What business? Uh-oh. Oh, how about your arrest and or execution? What were Lord Kanan's exact words? Ah, yes. The fool would rather die than know the truth. Isn't he thoughtful? You must be so pooped from pretending to be Prince all the time. Oh, whoa. Something else has come up. I'll deal with you later. Oh. It's teleporting all over the place. Got him. Oh. Where is Cannon? Take me to him now. But I'm just the messenger. I don't care who's real and who's a fraud. I stick with the winners. See, we're tight. Correct. Power is justice, and justice calls for great power. Uh-oh. Yo. I have become aware that a bit of the old royal bloodline has stripped into the present. A woman. One who could have been a great knight, but has chosen instead to sow disorder in the kingdom's finest moment. Why, Serena, your family died generations ago, and the world moved on. Hold your tongue, snake. Oh, so she's in the royal family. The world never moved on. You dragged it off its wheels. My kin died so the magic of the Dark Wizard could mock the true glory of the throne. You do have spirit. I can see a bit of the old queen's fire in you. That look of defiance was the last expression she wore, my little princess. Serena's a princess? So much for asking her out. No, you're lying. My family has ruled this land since ancient times. Father would have spoken of it. We're House Falker, not the first to sit on the throne. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Alright then. Ha 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 ha, I remember a warrior. He fought to his last breath the night your family was destroyed. Scores of my men died on his blade before he expired on the outskirts of town. How very fitting that he should lead the last of you to me today. I see, then he is more than just some hero whose bones washed white with history. He was a brave man who tried to protect my family. The old king said before he died, "Mine is a kingdom of swords. These crimes too shall be avenged by the sword." As a precaution, I ordered my soldiers to gather every scrap of steel and iron. Not one sword in the realm had such power, but it appears I gave up too quickly. The most powerful weapon in existence unearthed by a ragtag band of nobodies. Ha! Had they and the sword found me instead of you, all of us would have been spared so much misery. Explain yourself, Canon. You already wielded absolute power in all but name. What's so important that you had to destroy my family? Oh, he's not telling you today. What? What? Oh no, we're in somebody's PC background. Did you know our world was once home to 3 races? Heaven and Earth were ruled by 2 warring tribes called the Skyborn and the Earthblood. Oh my god, this is so much story. I just want to punch people. And they fought viciously to eradicate each other. The 3rd race, our race, could only cower in fear. But that changed when the Skyborn gave humans a gift, power to see nature's workings. Okay. So grateful were we for this majestic logic, or magic. We chose to help the Skyborn. We battled the Earthblood at the cost of many human lives. In the end, we did what the Skyborn never could, and cast the Earthblood into darkness. Okay. But did the Skyborn thank us? Ha! Oh, how the jealous fiends thanked us. Fearful of our godlike power, they cast us into the same dark prison as the Earthblood. We who gave our lives for them. Only the magically uninclined were spared, sparking a dreary epoch called the Age of Swords. I waited for an eternity for the moment I could escape my prison and restore magic to a world that sorely lacked it. Okay. And my rabbit is like ready to go. I subjugated the Earthblood's leader and in time clawed my way back to freedom. But when I told the royal family of the great power men had lost, they scoffed. The ungrateful fools deserve to be killed and replaced. Replaced with us? My family are puppets for some vendetta? Vendetta, don't be petty. Humanity wants and needs this. I warned you against choosing swords over sorcery, young Father. The king at least knows better than to try and pull his own strings. Father is colluding with you? No, he would never. Oh, damn. And that magic just kept going. My business now is with the band who found the sword. That woman has led you astray and put your lives in danger. Soon a world balanced by magic will be upon us. Why not think about your fellow man and fight on behalf of the future we all deserve? You're insane! What you did was wrong. We deserve peace. Was force the only option? You did what you had to. And was force the only option? Force brought me the power of the Earthblood, and force gave humanity back the power your forefathers died for. Now force will tear the proud Skyborn out of the heavens. Rawr. Impossible. Nothing can break that spell. We shall settle this later. Brahahaha. Oh my gosh. That was an exposition dump. Stage 16, Dark Labyrinth. Okay, we're just going to be the last stage, I think, for tonight. Let's go for it. Woo! Come on now. I don't like this like multiple planes thing that you have to jump between. I would rather just walk up and down. That part I would get rid of. Everything else in this game though is actually a lot of fun. I like it. I like the fighting game style button setups, even if they're not my favorite. I've never really been good at quarter circles, but you know. Let's go. Oh no! Yeah, there we go. Wish Treasure was still making games. I need to look up what happened to them. I haven't seen a Treasure game, I think, since this one, actually. They did a lot of stuff, well, not a lot of stuff. They did a couple games for, like, the PS1 era, if I recall. And then they did Gunstar Heroes. They had a Gunstar Heroes on Game Boy Advance. That was pretty cool. But, I don't know. Gunstar Heroes is, like, my favorite Genesis game of all time. It's really good. I think we should do that next week. I think I'm going to do that next week. Not even death will quell this rage. Oh. Okay. It grieves me to say this, but you were right. I believed in Canon and that he would revive our kingdom, keep our people safe with his mechs and golems. I thought I would be the cornerstone of our future, not some smoothed pebble on his game board. What have I done? Newsflash, Pebble. The world isn't safe yet. Pull it together. We've greater threats to face. We must thwart his plans. Has this freed the Earthblood? The Skyborn and Earthblood? You intend to face them? Yeah, I'm going to face them with my thunder powers. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to cut it off tonight. But it's great. I don't know what else this game has been ported to, but if it's anything more recent or perhaps on PC, I would say go for it. I'm having a decent amount of time with it. It's one of my better liked brawlers that we've done on the show so far. It's a little exposition heavy, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, most brawlers really lack story, so I'll take it. Anyways, tomorrow we got episode 3 of Cyber Shadow. Maybe we'll finish it this week. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Next week, of course, we're going to be starting up on Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D Land? Super Mario 3D? The one with the cat suits. So, depending on whether or not we're done with Cyber Shadow, won't really matter, because that's kind of an in-between game. So hopefully we can finish this week. We'll just have to see. Anyways, hope everyone has a nice evening. Bye-bye!